Yo, what is going on, guys? This is Sun bringing you another Dragon Ball FighterZ video, and today we're going to be talking about stagger pressure. Now, in case you guys didn't know what that is when you deliberately leave gaps in your offense. So first I'm going to show you a regular block string. That's more or less what your regular block string is going to look like. And that's what a stagger pressure block string looks like. Now, stagger pressure is actually a lot more useful than it looks. If your opponent is mashing and you delay your hits, you will most certainly hit them first. You saw that, guys, that he got counter hit because he tried to throw in a 5L because he thought it was his turn, but it wasn't. So now that your opponent knows this, they're more likely not going to press any buttons until they know for sure that you're done with your block string. So basically, I resetted my block string about 4 times. But there were instances that he could have mashed something and he would have won. But since he was scared that I was going to deliberately delay some of my lights to my next light attack, he didn't want to take the chance and get counterattacked. You see that, guys? I was about to reset my block string with a 5L, but since my opponent knew I was going to do that, he threw a 5L and that beat me. But more times than not, your opponent is not going to exactly know when you're going to reset your block string, so they will most likely still be on defense, but looking for that little gap that they can throw in a 5L there. Another useful tip for stagger pressure, guys, is when your opponent likes to guard cancel a lot. So let me show you what I mean. So your opponent likes to guard cancel a lot. Stagger pressure is the perfect counter to that. Cause once they get punished, you can throw in a 5M, 2M, and possibly a TOD if you got all the requirements ready, and you can just kill them in one shot. Now, of course, like anything else in the game, this does have its own weaknesses, such as the level 3 reversal. So if your opponent sees that you like to delay your buttons a lot, if they got at least 3 bars, you can be sure there's a high chance they're going to throw in a level 3 at you. And since you're leaving a slight gap, they can also reflect it as well. Of course, to beat these options, you can just stop your block string altogether. They like to get a little antsy, so just be on the lookout for any reversals that they might throw at you. Also, guys, some of your normals will leave your opponent kind of far away from you, so if they do throw out a 5L, they won't even reach you, allowing you to get an easy punish. So your opponent has to watch out when you're going to delay, which button you're going to delay, and to make sure you're not trying to get into his head and know what he's about to do. Another good thing about stagger pressure, guys, that it helps your assist cooldown. Now, what I mean by that is that when your assists are down and they are coming back, but if you do a regular block string, you won't have enough time for them to come back for you to continue your pressure or try to do a mix-up. So you would stagger them so your assists come back and then you can continue your pressure. Alright, you see that, guys? My assists are coming back, so I'm gonna stagger him. And now they're back. So once your assists are coming back, you'll want to stagger them as long as you can until your assists come back. That way you can continue your pressure, you can try to get a mix in, and eventually they'll get opened up. So that's a good little tip for you guys. Alright guys, that was my video on how to stagger. I hope this video is helpful to you guys in your online matches, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.